So welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to my sawmill. You can probably saw in the intro that I put a birch log up here a couple days ago before we got all this weather. So now we got about 6 inches of snow, and so I did that thinking it'd be easier to put it up here without so much snow on the ground. But and that worked out fine. But then after I got it up here today, I realized this is kind of big for the sawmill, so I need to cut the end off because it's about 31 inches on this side and 22.5 inches on that side. So if I figure I cut it off here, it'll be small enough to the mill to go over it. And this will give me a good 9-foot log, so that'll be fine. The only thing is it's a little bit heavy for my tractor. It's kind of sketchy. I thought about cutting this off here, but then I got to deal with this piece here falling down, and it might be difficult to get out. So but that's a possibility. And the other possibility is I've got my tractor over here to just go ahead and try to lift it up one more time and back it up a little bit, and then lower it down, and then go ahead and cut it with the tractor holding it up a little bit, and to keep it up off the ground, and just cut that end off and do it that way, then set the other end back up here, which will be a lot lighter, then a lot easier for the tractor. So I've got my chainsaw here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'd like to mention too, I got myself a new hat. It comes from a YouTube channel called 6.8 Liter. They mostly do metal work, welding, CNC plasma, and using an arc droid. So if you're into metal work, or you like that kind of thing, you know, especially if you're interested in CNC plasma cutting and the arc droid, check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description. So, and I also mentioned that the log's about 22.5 inches on that end. So what I do to estimate my cant size is take the 22.5 inches and multiply it by 0.707. And why 0.707 is because using trigonometry, you can figure out from the diameter of a tree what size square you can get out of it. And I'm not that great in trigonometry, but there is a YouTube channel that I saw. He gave an excellent explanation on how that works. And his channel is Bigelow Woodcraft, so I'm going to put a link in the description to his channel too. You know, so my hope for this log is to cut the couple pieces off the top. I'm going to cut now. I'm going to cut the top part off. That'll be the waste, and then I'm going to try to get some 1-inch boards out of it, and then I want to get 2 3-inch boards, and then I'll get some more 1-inch boards. The 1-inch boards, I'm not sure what I'll use them for. But the 3-inch boards I want to probably in 2025. I'd like to use them to make a workbench, a woodworking workbench. So in the meantime, I'll sticker them and let them dry out. And the 1-inch pieces, I'm not sure what I'll use for those, but I'm not going to try to rotate this and cut myself a cant. Although with the 22.5 inch, you should be able to get about a 16-inch cant. The calculations come out to 15.9, so almost a 16-inch cant. But I'm just going to leave them with live edges, and I think that's called a flitch, and I'm just going to cut those as that, and then later I'll go ahead and square up the 1x pieces and the 3-inch pieces when it come time, probably closer time to using them. So anyway, let me move you guys out of the way. I'm going to grab the tractor, and we'll try to lift this thing up and move it over here a little bit so I can cut it. And if I'm able to do that, we'll cut this end off, and then I'll put it back up there, and then maybe we can start the sawmill and cut it up. it.